Stock market scams and its types. Stock market investing is one of the best ways to make money. We have hundreds and thousands of success stories of people who have made fortune in this industry. All they did was invest in Indian companies, stay invested for the long term. If you buy the right company at the right price and hold on to it, you can strike gold. I mean, people have made crores of money from their investments. But with such wealth comes one major worry. Here we have stock market scam type worries. Where there is money and in the stock market there is a lot of it, people get into unethical ways of earning it. With that said, here are some of the widely known scams in the Indian stock market that are perpetrated on innocent, gullible and naive investors. Let's get started. Here are 7 widely known ways in which many investors and traders get scammed. Number 1. High yield promises. In the stock market, the only thing that is certain is how much money you invest and how much you could lose from it. Nobody can give you 100% assurance with regards to how high the stock could go. But there are some advisors who are doing this kind of activity via WhatsApp, Telegram and other social media platforms. For instance, whenever I trade or invest in a stock, I know how much I'm investing and how much I could lose from it. It's not 100%, but it's with some sort of stop loss. But I would never know the target amount. It's like predicting the future, which is almost impossible. As traders, from a technical perspective, we can analyze where the support and resistance for our investments are. But even that is not foolproof. So when somebody promises you with high yield returns, something such as 20, 30 or even 50% in a week, month or even a year, just know that it's a scam. So be cautious with hyped targets. Number 2. Webinars. I have noticed many Instagram and YouTube advertisements where advisors are coming up with video courses and lectures, webinars and such. There's nothing wrong with it. But what bothers me and is unethical is that they charge an exorbitant amount of money. There are many such webinars where the organizers or the host makes no profit as a traders but make crores of rupees as mentors. You don't learn trading or investing from anyone. You learn the concept and the rest is on you. Because here, your act as an investor or trader will teach you more than those sessions that you take. You learn trading and investing by doing it. Number 3. Demat credentials. It's really sad that people are getting scammed for this. Nobody must give their Demat credentials to anyone. Just like you don't give your bank account credentials to anyone. Because when there is money involved, you are supposed to be at least this cautious. Don't share sensitive details, stay safe. Number 4. Two-factor authentication. Times have changed. It's much easier to break into your password and steal its contents. So in 1998, AT&T came up with multi-factor authentication. We now have two-factor authentication. The two-factor authentication system is not completely safe, but it provides good security to your Demat accounts. So consider installing them on your phone and in your money apps. Number 5. Illiquid stocks. Do you know why operators cannot play with well-established companies such as Reliance, HDFC, ICICI, Kotak, etc.? It's because these companies have a huge number of shares outstanding, which means the company has liquid shares. And these shares are bought and sold in crores of rupees amongst many mutual fund, domestic and foreign investors, retail investors, etc. on a daily basis. And most of the time, operators scam retail investors by pumping illiquid, nameless, hulked company shares. Watch this video to learn more about operators pump and dumps in illiquid stocks. Number 6. Tips and suggestions. This is where our greed gets best of us. Sir Peter Lynch once said, and I quote, "People go to the library and they do incredible research on micro oven and then they'll go out and spend $10,000 on a stock because they heard a tip on a bus." Now what does that tell you? I have had many family and friends approach me for stock tips. Had I given them, I'm sure they would have invested thousands or even lakhs of rupees. But they trust me as a family member or a friend, or maybe because I've been in this market for 8 years now. Now the question is, how can you trust your family member or friend who isn't an investor or a trader? How can you take tips or suggestions from someone who has no track record or a negative track record? Once my barber asked if I had invested in XYZ coin. I don't even remember the crypto name. Anyways, I asked how he knew about it. He said one of his clients, a bus conductor, asked him to invest 20,000 rupees in this crypto, and he himself has 1.2 trillion of them. That's not the messed up part. The conductor received the investment tip from a fellow passenger. This is a real story, by the way, and I want you all to realize how messed up this is. Please don't take tips or suggestions, especially from someone who isn't an expert. At least see their track record before taking the call. Number 7. Your money, your responsibility. Again, this is a real story. One of my friends has been scammed 10 to 12 times in 10 different scams during the 2-year period of 2020 to 2022. Scammers are getting more inventive by the day, and no authority can apprehend them, so it's completely on you. Whenever it's about you giving money to somebody or you handing out your private information such as bank details, debit card details, Aadhaar card details, etc., ask a couple of trusted members in your family or friends. At least search for it on the internet. Always be skeptical and be doubtful when it comes to money and private informations, because here prevention is 1,000 times better than the mess that you'd have to deal with later. I hope the video was informative. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.